ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, Coach, you can start us off.
I'm just really proud of that group of guys in the locker room, players and coaches and managers and administration. To represent our university on a stage like this is a blessing to us. We just feel great about the opportunity to come into this kind of arena as a young program with young kids and fight for 60 minutes and see what the scoreboard says. And that's what our kids did tonight, and our fans that came, they were here, and as many tickets as we could get, they were here. And just proud for them too, for some of the times that they went through, and now to be in some of these games that they're leaving the stadium very happy brings great satisfaction to our staff and our kids.
You said the other day that a win here would take, from a perception standpoint, take your program to the next level. As you sit here now, where is your program today as opposed to where it was before the game started?
I think it's too early to. We're better than we were when I got here, and we've won 5 games in a row right now. And, our kids have some confidence, but we still make a lot of mistakes. We're playing a lot of young kids. But on a national stage like tonight, when you're playing at the University of Texas, which is one of the nation's best programs, and a great respect for Mac and the job they do, and they have great-looking kids, and to come in and stand toe-to-toe with them, I do think nationally it's going to help us in recruiting. It's going to, it's a step in the right direction, but it's just one step. It's not, we didn't take 6 tonight. We just took one step, and but it is a step in the right direction for sure.
You look like pass rush is better.
The second half. Difference in the first half and second half.
We stopped the run. We came in and just made one change and tried to, they were hitting the zone on us and bouncing it out the backside. We were over pursuing it a bit, so we started bringing the guy down away from the backs of line. We stopped the zone play and made them get into some third and longs, and they're uncomfortable in that, just like anybody is. And we got a little rush on him then. And the other thing, believe it or not, we just said, hey, look, I know we're young, but let's go out and let's just play our base defense and see if our kids can compete. Just line up and play base, with the exception of that zone adjustment, and they did. Offensively, I knew we could move the ball after the first half. We kind of messed ourselves up the first half. We had a couple penalties, had a negative play. We get a little greedy at times. And we're not a good football team when we don't win first down. But when we win first down, you see we're really, really good. And we didn't play a solid half offensively. And they took the momentum back. But I tell you, our kids, one of the staples of our program is, man, you play 60 minutes. You can't win or lose in the first half. You just play to the end and see what happens.
What is it about this team? It comes at halftime, like at Vanderbilt. You jump out and you let a bunch of points go by, then you get it back together. What is it about this team at halftime that they just seem to that nothing phases them, like they can give up 23 straight or whatever and come right back?
I think it's 3 things. I think our coaches make good adjustments, and I think that Paul Jackson and his staff, I think our kids get stronger as the game goes on. And thirdly, we preach it every single day in our program. You just don't blink. You just have to play the next play. You can't, and it's just something we live by. And you don't. If you're going to do well in this game, you've got to play as hard as you can for this play, and whatever happened, you got to forget about it and play the next one. And our kids just kind of, I think, see our staff that we're confident in them. And, we come in yelling and screaming. We just come in and say, hey, let's go. We're going to play 60 minutes. And let's see what happens.
Pass rush help your cornerbacks play better tonight? Help your secondary?
Well, some, but again, I just think we lined up and we just played simple coverages that gave our kids just a chance to, can you go guard the guy, and cover deep thirds or deep halves or quarters or, and see if we can get a rush with 3 or 4 guys and mix it up some and bring a 5th one every now and then. Cinquez, it's great to have him back. He makes a difference to the field. And Mike Hilton, I thought played well into the boundary. He had bit a little bit on a double move and got a pass interference call in the end zone. But thought he played well and he tackled well. We made some adjustments on the quick screen game that they were running, and we stopped it the second half. You know,
Jeff
you know,
Scott,
we're still a young team. Everybody get, you know, when you get rattled that we didn't cover this team well, that, you know, we're gonna get better. We're gonna get them better. We're gonna coach them, and they're gonna get better. But you know, that's just, I think you just see us just growing up a little bit. We're still playing a bunch of, you know, young puppies back there.
Jeff
Coach
Scott.
Freeze, could you address the speed, especially on the outside when you're running the ball with Mr. Scott and others, and how that helped you out?